Hi, I am Rick Theriel. I am the shop foreman here at Sullivan & Benson. Been here almost 30 years now, and I've seen it start from hand operation, doing everything by hand, sheet at a time, to fully automated. I'm going back about 7 years now. We started with just the front line and a payoff reel for 6 coils. And at the time what we were doing was just feeding our plasma cutter. We would do our straight duck even on the plasma. Huge improvement over doing it by hand. Then finally, I think we went that way 4 or 5 years. Eventually we finished the line, and quite a difference. Now we're able to really increase our production. We can fill a tractor trailer with 7 of us probably every 2 days. So it's quite an improvement.
My family's been running this business for approximately 34 years, sheet metal predominantly in the Connecticut market, and we had used your product previously, but we needed to improve our production, but not necessarily increase the size of our fabrication facility. As a consequence, we did get the coil line to go with our current equipment, and what's been great about it is that it's put us in a whole new place in the marketplace. We're able to have greater production from the same size facility, and it's brought greater efficiency, less download time from our automated CAD department. It's allowed our people to gauge their performance better. It's improved the productivity of the people working in my shop. The piece of equipment itself has become a value-added piece of equipment to our facility. The production is, of course, safety, which is key, because once people believe they're operating in a safe environment, this kind of equipment brings repetition to the fabrication process. The man's not moving as much. He's staying in one place, he's doing one product to a greater volume and bringing a level of learning curve to it that one, cuts down on labor efficiency losses, but also cuts down on our safety problems. As a consequence, he's producing 2-3 times what he'd do if you're working with hand tools, which we've done quite a bit. And we've got production factors that are far greater than anything we've experienced over the last 30+ years. Well, we're addressing much larger jobs. I mean, our bigger jobs, the years gone by, were not that they're small jobs, but our average job was $90,000 to $150,000. We're currently probably going to do in excess of $3 million this year. And as a consequence, that piece of machinery is probably the biggest factor in it. Of course, my people are absolutely important in improving our CAD capabilities and resources and improving the working environment. The great thing about this piece of machine didn't require me to go to a new facility, didn't require me to build out. And as a consequence, it's been really had an exponential impact on our sales and growth. Prior to this, we've been trying to work with other manufacturers to try to save money. We had controllers that were very old, software had gone out of date. We were working with Mestek trying to patch together things because Mestek was doing us a favor. They were working with us. By switching over to an automated line, albeit there is a cost factor, the benefit of not having the downtimes for equipment that's failing, as older equipment has a tendency to do, or having a downtime as a result of software incongruity or not tying out, has been great. I mean, we don't have the kind of downtime we had if only just 5 years ago. We were losing weeks at a time where we were waiting for parts or equipment or software fixes. Now we don't have that. So this brings to us puts us in the marketplace for the reason that we can actually keep our fabrication times consistent and productive. You folks got involved, worked with us to work in this very tight footprint, and laid out an entire facility in what we used to use for a general fabrication space. So as a consequence, that was invaluable. You answered our needs. The pricing was competitive, if not superior to other pricing we had gotten. So as a consequence, it was a seamless, transition for us. Really, everything went well.
Our operation basically starts with coils of steel. Approximately 9,800 to 10,000 pound coils. We have the overhead crane. We load the coils. We go from 24 all the way up to 18 gauge and have 2 spare coils for specialties like stainless or perforated. We get an automatic download from Janine, who goes through everything that we need. And we just get a download number, we can put it in. We still have the ability to manually put in if somebody needs a quick piece. But for the most time, we go automatic download. It comes in, we set the dies, goes through the machine. We have the ability to do slip and drive or TDC. Once it gets cut, it goes through the assembly line, does the male end, female end, seals the Pittsburgh seam for us, continues on through the TDC. If it needs to be AL'd, it'll be insulated, pinned, onward down, comes out as a finished piece. We have the ability to do 4-piece duck, U-piece if necessary, L shapes, and full wraps. and that's pretty much our assembly. Before we moved our operation around, we did have a pit in the ground. We were using our whisper lock. We needed the extra real estate to accommodate the full line, so we're in the process of putting a pit in, but it will extremely streamline our operation. We'll be able to go from off the end of the payoff, tap it together, whisper lock it, double cornomatic, out the door. The machine has been very good to us. For the little downtime that we've had, it sure makes up for it when it's running fine. It's been in operation pretty close to 5 years now, and it's been awesome. I mean, I don't want to go back to the old-fashioned way.